Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I want to show you how I made this amazing cheesecake with lots of fresh summer fruits. I will start with the base of the cake, for which I'm going to use oreo crumbs, 300 grams or 10 ounces and 58, and 1 stick of butter or 100 grams of melted butter. You can make your own crumbs from Oreo biscuits, but I found this pack and I'm going to use it because it's really handy. So it's very easy. I'm going to mix the Oreo crumbs with the melted butter, and I'm doing this in this jar. If you don't like Oreo biscuits, you can use whatever other biscuits you have, but I like these ones because it will be contrast between the base of the cake and the white filling. So I will mix these two together, the melted butter and the Oreo crumbs. And I will pour this mixture in a tray, rounded shape one. I line it with some aluminum foil at the base, just because it will be easier to remove the cake from the tray. And I am pressing this mixture with a spatula, and I'm going to keep it in the fridge until I'm going to be ready with the filling. So it's a very easy cake to prepare and very fast one. So you don't need an oven, you don't need anything, just the fridge to keep it cold. For the filling, I'm going to use 200 grams or 7 ounces of whipping cream, 14 ounces or 400 grams of cream cheese, gelatin, 20 grams or 0.7 ounces, 200 grams of powdered sugar or 7 ounces. I'm going to give lots of flavor with vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of that, and lots of fruits. And as fruits, I'm going to use blackberries, blueberries and raspberries. Delicious, fresh, full of vitamins, summer fruits that I love and I'm going to use in this cake. I'm going to start with the gelatin and I'm going to pour it in a small bowl. Cover it with water, about 50 milliliters of water, so not too much water, and I'm going to leave it aside for about 10 minutes to rehydrate. I'm using granule as gelatin, and after that I'm going to melt it in the microwave, but careful with that, just 10 seconds. Next I'm going to whip the cream that I kept in the fridge, so it's super cold, and I'm not going to need even electric mixer. I'm going to just use my whisk to whisk this cream. As you can see, super fast, is going to start getting shape. I'm going to add the cream cheese after a few minutes, and I'm going to incorporate the cream cheese as well. I'm going to mix it with the whipping cream. The second jar the same, pour it over the cream, and with the same whisk just mix them together. Add sugar because you want this to be sweet, and I'm using powdered sugar because it's going to dissolve faster. Don't forget about the vanilla flavor, 1 tablespoon of that as well. And I melted the gelatin in the microwave, but don't do it longer than 10 seconds. So you can melt it about 30 seconds, but only in stages of 10, you know. You don't want to overdo it. And mix it with the rest of the ingredients. The gelatin will solidify these. So this is why the cake doesn't need any cooking anything, and also doesn't require eggs. I'm going to pour this mixture over the Oreo base, and I cannot wait to test this, to try it, because it looks delicious. Add the fruits, as many as you want, more or less, it's up to you here. I'm not judging, so I'm not looking what you're doing in the kitchen. Do what you want there, add as many as you want, but make sure to cover them with the filling a bit. Run with the spatula over and level everything. Make the cake neat and keep it in the fridge. Until the next day is the best, because the gelatin will solidify and the cake will keep the shape. You're going to be able to slice it nicely. I'm going to make a Jello just to make the cake prettier, and I have here a powder Jello, an envelope of 7 grams or 0.25 ounces of this. It's a fast one, and I'm going to mix it with 1 tablespoon of sugar and about 150 milliliters of water, cold one, and I'm going to boil this on the stove for 1 minute, because this is the instruction from the pack are telling me to boil this on the stove for 1 minute. It has a red color, so it's going to make my cake look amazing. So put it now on the stove to boil it for 1 minute. In the meantime, you can add more fruits on top of the cake. More raspberries, more blackberries, and blueberries as well. Don't forget about those. And cover the cake now with the Jello that you cooked on the stove. Pour it over, and that will solidify instantly, as you can see. And now it's time to keep the cake in the fridge until the next day. To take out the cake from the tray, just run a knife along the edges, and you can remove the spring ring of this one. And there is nothing else to be said, just serve it, enjoy with your family and friends, and make sure to comment down below, tell me how this turned out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll try to post more recipes up here. See you next time. Find reasons to smile. Bye.